guys, you welcome back again to my page and my channel, MJ Fun Family. If you're watching this video for the first time and you're not subscribed to our channel, feel free to subscribe. Don't forget to hit the follow button if you're watching on Facebook. And of course, this video is strictly all about our vlog series, and this particular video is just arranging the house, as you can see, and clean up, arranging everything and trying to decorate for Christmas. As you know, it's Christmas season, and this is Ariana's room. Ariana's room is always messed up all the time, and this Ariana's room, usually I clean it more than twice a day. Most times I clean it 3 times a day, and yeah, she's always messing it up. But of course, I have to do that. So I just started off by cleaning up everywhere, and just have to take the bed up and remove it from this bed space and clean it up with this machine. And after everything, I just use this pipe to put in between those small holes where you cannot really put your hand or anywhere because it's tiny. Put the holes in there, and it's just going to smoke away all the dust. It's just going to smoke away all the dirt and dust and clean up everywhere, and every corner, tight corners, holes close to the wall, edges, under the bed, every part of the room. Clean it really well, and then attach it to the main long board, and then just clean up everywhere, making sure there is no grain or dots or any drop of anything at all, because as you know, even if it's a drop of anything on the floor, Ariana will always eat it because she doesn't eat food, but she eats dirt and everything on the floor. I don't know the thing with kids, they're always doing that. So this is the reason I do this all the time. And I just started off with this Ariana's room because Ariana's room is usually the toughest because it's always the dirtiest and she's always messing up. So yeah. I still have to scrub this rug. As you can see, it's messed up with different things. Ariana is always eating on it and messing it up. So I just have to make sure everything is smooth to the point where I can scrub and clean it really well, and do the same to other parts of the room. And this bedside foot mat, I still did the same. And of course, the major thing is the bed. I still have to clear the bed because it's really messed up. And the good thing is Ariana actually don't bedwet. She has never bedwetted ever, not even for once. But then she's always pouring some things on the bed, like liquid, like she'll take juice to the bed. I don't know who taught her that. Juice, water, or anything at all. She's always sprinkling things on the bed, which is really bad. And that is actually what messed up the bed. But for bedwetting, she has never done that. She even don't bedwet to the extent that if she wants to, use the restroom, she'll wake you up at night that she wants to use the restroom. And that's really something good and cool, because I actually never taught her that. She just started doing that on her own, and it's really helpful. Imagine Ariana bedwetting this winter, everywhere is cold, outside is messed up. How is it going to dry up? So yeah, I'm really excited she doesn't do that. Well, after everything, I still had to clean the bed properly this time and change the sheets. And as you know, this bed Ariana is always sleeping on, and most times she pours some juice and anything on it. I usually double the layers of the bedspread, and first of all I put the bed layer itself, the bed clothing, and I actually have to change the old one, remove the blue one and lay the white one, because I usually use white and blue and pink for this Ariana's bed, because those are the 3 colors I use for this. So it's actually good that way, because I usually see faster when something stain or anything happen on it. I will just see it immediately and change it, because if I don't do that, it's going to be really more bad. So I just use these 3 colors, and I've been doing that for a long time now. So I just changed it, and after everything, I laid it with different layers and different numbers of bedspread. I added bedspread after the bed cover. I added the bed layer and the blanket and everything. So eventually, even if she wants to pour any juice or anything on the bed, no matter what she pours on this bed, it's never going to touch the bed itself. That's why the bed itself is still very new, clean, because this is Ariana's bed. For myself, which I'll be showing you guys later, Mine, I just have to just lay my bedspread and my bed cover, and that is all. But for Ariana, I have to layer it with different numbers and everything. So next, I just have to clean the windows. As you can see, Ariana is always placing her hand filled with chocolate, candies, and different things, just stamping it everywhere on the walls, the windows, everywhere, and it's really bad. So we're still trying to manage that. So I just have to clean the windows, and this room is actually close to the road. As you can see, the window is just close to the express, and yeah, this is actually how all the rooms in the house is. They're all close to the express, in front of the street. So there's always dust inside everything. That is usually why I always dust and clean it all the time, because Arena is always leaking everything. She's always leaking everything. So, of course, I have to dust off everything all the time. Then pack Arena's teddy bears. All her teddy bears are always littered everywhere. And I usually put them inside these baskets because they are just too much. And yeah, at this point, as you can see, I'm almost done with this Arena's space. So I just have to put all her teddy bears and close the basket. And then I go ahead to clean this Arena's laptop she's always using for Cocomelon and Peppa Pig and all of that. And also clean her bookshelf and arranged it. And then her slippers, her bedroom slippers she used in taking her shower, and her shoes and some of her other footwear. I arranged it and layered it well where it's supposed to be, cleaning it really well. And after everything, I was almost done. And Arena, of course, is just relaxing, waiting for food, because at this time it was already 9 a.m. and she usually eat her breakfast by 8 a.m. But then it was already 9 a.m. and I was just not really done. But then I just had to wrap it up so I can quickly make something for her to eat for breakfast. And Arena loved pancakes, and she was already whispering that she wanted pancakes and all of that and everything. So I had to take out all the curtains. Actually, that is why you cannot see any curtains. I am actually washing the curtains in the washing machine at the moment. So after everything, during the decoration and everything, I will put back the curtain, and yeah, it will be cool. After everything, I have to freshen up, of course, and I already washed all the towels in the machine and dried them in the dryer, and they were ready. So I'm just trying to fold the towels and put in the drawer where I usually put them. So we only use white towels because, of course, you know why. It's the best for kids also, and for adults you just have to know when you need to wash it, and when there's any stains you immediately notice. So the pink towels is for face and the white one is for the body. So I just packed it and arranged Arena clothing, covered everything. And yeah, she was already hungry, so she's already here preparing pancakes. Arena loves pancakes to the extent that she can make pancakes by herself at 3 years old. That is actually nice. I give it up for her. Well, I usually help her. She doesn't make it alone, but then her own pancake is not really pancaking like mine, so regardless, she's trying. So after everything, I freshened her up and I got her MC Donut ice cream. This is vanilla and caramel toppings. She actually loved this particular one. The weather is really cold outside and there's no much activity for Ariana at her age. She's just 3 years old, and yeah, so I just freshened her up. We're getting ready for a brand shoot for Instagram. As you all know, Ariana is a fashion model on Instagram, and I was getting her ready for some shoots. At the same time, she didn't even want me to touch her hair at all. She don't really love me touching her hair, anybody at all. So I usually make her hair when she's asleep, mostly at night, and sometimes when she's taking a nap and all of that. But you can see at this moment she's awake and she refused. But then I just had to brush it up and at least make it presentable, and also got myself ready because I also have to go for my program. But then it's not yet time for my program, so we just have to conclude with this Arena's brand shoot. And after everything, I published most of them on her page on Instagram at ariana.ada on Instagram. I'm actually Arena's manager. I'm the one managing her page, even though I'm not the only one that have access to her account, but then I'm the one managing it. So I published it, and after everything, the clothing I washed earlier, the curtains and some other items I washed in the machine were already washed, so they were just drying because I wanted them to dry up really quick so I can at least set them up and, you know, put the curtains up and arrange, do some little decoration and at least arrange the arms, because as you can see the window is looking so naked and open and that kind of thing. So I just wanted to put it up and at least conclude that part so I can then go for my program feeling fulfilled and knowing that I have nothing else to do. So I just, you know, was getting ready while I was actually using the opportunity to wait for this curtain and everything else to dry up so I can pack up the clothing, arrange it in the wardrobe, and then set up the curtains. Eventually set up the trees and put some little design on it. These designs I got them in $1 store, and the curtains were dry. I laid them and I put the curtains up and turned on the lighting, the LED lights I bought in Christmas market, and everything was given. And you know, I just arranged it the way I wanted it to be, even though I was in a rush, but at least it was nice and everything was colorful. Rena loved it actually. She was like, wow. Then I eventually went for my program. I was early as usual. I actually start by 6 p.m. So I went, and after everything I did some conclusion and everything in general that is really important. It was really nice, it was really good, everything was actually okay. To be honest, I was excited, and to be honest, the major reason I was excited was because I know we are soon going to be done for the year. And yeah, this is my colleague Borak, a very brilliant colleague from Turkey, and I was just excited because we were already done and everything was good and went well. So I was just feeling myself, admiring myself, my camera. I was just looking at myself. You know, when you're just staring at your own beauty. Yeah, that was what I was doing fully. Well, the fact that I actually finished everything I had to do in the same day and everything went well. I didn't skip anything, I didn't miss anything. And on this same day, I actually had to post on my YouTube channels. And you know, I have 3 YouTube active channels and I create different content on the 3 different channels. My first channel, MJ Fun Zone, where I post recipes of different food and, you know, delicacy, both on Facebook and the YouTube. And then my second YouTube channel, MJ Fun TV, where I post news, different news content all over the globe, entertainment and everything. And then MJ Fun Family, which is where I'm dropping this video on YouTube, my family channel where I post vlogs and, you know, day-to-day activities and every other thing. Well, so I was just excited I was able to create different content and post on my channels, and they are streaming and it's really nice. It feels good, you know. And at the same time, I finished every chores I had to do, and I still had to, you know, come for my program, and I beat time, and everything was so smooth. And yeah, I was like, wow, girl, you did it. And I'm like, happy. So that was just why I was staring at me. So I got going, and as you can see, it's snowing outside. It's really cold. The weather is really, really cold. So I just had to put up my jacket, and I went straight to enter the bus, because once it's late like this, I usually use bus. Sometimes I ride bicycle, sometimes I ride auto, anything at all. But then once it's late like this, I just enter bus easily and go home. Just feeling myself, admiring my nails, my beautiful hand, and you know, I just got going, feeling fulfilled and happy. A day well spent, a very productive day. So I was really excited. I actually had to branch to Pizza Avanti to buy pizza balls for Ariana and myself, because I was just so excited I even had to buy pizza. And eventually I entered the bus and I went home. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you watched to this point, I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys on my next one. Bye bye.